Hey, excuse me. Hey, could you come here for a second? Excuse me, did you need something? Hey, I know this is strange, but I'm waiting on a phone call and I have to run out. Do you think you could wait here for a moment? Just watch the phone for me in case it rings. Let them know I'll be right back. I'm just cleaning the floor right now. It'll only be a second, I promise. I suppose, I guess, just for a moment. Alright, thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much for doing this. I promise I'll be right back. So you just want me to sit here and wait for the phone to answer? Just one thing, don't press that red button. Which button? This one? Hey! No! Well, I wasn't going to press it. No! I just want to make sure. I'm just trying to make sure. I just want to make sure which button you're talking about. No. Is it this one right here? There's only one big red button. That one. Look. Just trust me, okay? It wouldn't be good. Okay. Enough said. Okay. Good. Go about your merry way there. I'll be right back. Alright. It'll be fine. Yeah. Won't press the button. Could be cleaning the floors right now. That's okay. Do not press. Don't see nothing so special about this button. He's probably just playing a joke on me. Don't think he really wants me not to press the button. What? It's flashing now! The button is flashing now! The button is flashing! Didn't say anything about flashing. Didn't say the button was gonna flash. So I've actually seen this particular type of story play out in different movies before. It's a scene where a character is told simply not to do something. Because if they did that thing, that it would be bad for them. The one that comes to mind is in Aladdin. Right at the beginning of Aladdin, he's sent into this treasure cave to find the lamp that has the genie in it. But he's given this one rule. You can go in there, you can grab the lamp, a very simple task, just don't touch any of the other treasure. So that one rule, and of course what ends up happening, they touch the other treasure. Actually, it's just the monkey. The monkey sees this big gem and he can't resist it. He just has to touch it. Well, we're going to look at the Bible today and we're going to see a very similar story. We're going to go all the way back to the Garden of Eden. Check out this scripture. Genesis 2, verse 8. And the Lord planted a garden in Eden, in the east, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground the Lord made to spring up every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of the life was in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. The Lord took the man, and put him in the garden of Eden to work it and keep it. And the Lord commanded the man, saying, You may surely eat of every tree of the garden, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat of it you shall surely die. So you see here, we pick up where we left off last time. God's put Adam and Eve in the garden. He's given them everything that he needs, and he has a relationship with them. Things are very nice. But he gives them this one rule and says, don't do this because it would be bad for you. And of course, we know what's going to end up happening is they're going to do the one thing that God tells them not to do. But a few questions come into my mind when I read that. I mean, have you ever thought, why didn't God just put the tree that they weren't supposed to eat off of outside of the garden? Then they wouldn't have been tempted to eat off of it. Or think about this. God told them not to eat off the tree, but he didn't have to tell them, do not lie to each other, don't steal from each other. Eve, don't pick up that rock and smash Adam in the head with it. That's not good. These are all things that we would consider to be sinful, and maybe things that they need to know not to do. I think one of the reasons that we don't see this in the garden, and one of the reasons why the tree is even there, is because it brings everything down to a very simple decision. Are Adam and Eve going to choose to believe what God told them? Are they going to choose to believe that? And are they going to choose to obey? And this one very simple thing, it makes it very black and white. It's just a very simple choice. Don't eat off of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And so we're going to leave it there for today. But realize when you're reading Scripture today, just like when Adam and Eve heard God's word, they had a choice to whether they were going to obey or not. And that's a choice that we make every time we pick up our Bible and read it. Do we believe what God says, and are we going to obey? Also, just as usual, whoever in my class comments first on the YouTube page is going to win some extra points, as well as the fancy do not press button that was featured in this video. So let's go ahead and see what happens. Oh, just a little. Just a touch. So this is my tryout for America's Got Talent. I'm going to sing a song. My name is Matt O'Mara. Okay, so all right. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel the hot blood when my body drops. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, 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 dance. Feel a good creeping up when you dance, 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 dance. No! 1 second, hold on, 1 second. Can also do magic. Ooh. Ooh. How does he do it? Oh.